You've noticed that you've had quite a lot more white discharge than you feel is normal, and you're wondering if it's a sign of pregnancy because you have been wondering if you might have got pregnant in this cycle, and you're looking out for every little sign in your body, and somehow it really seems like you have more discharge than normal. So, could this be an early sign of pregnancy or not? I'll help you to understand if it is, and also other symptoms that you can look out for in your body at this moment. Hi, I'm Vicky from Oh My Mama Body. I really love helping you to understand your bodily symptoms so that you know what's going on and you feel more confident about yourself. And if you're new here to my channel, thanks so much for finding me and watching my video, and please do subscribe to help my channel and support me. So let's talk about discharge. Okay. Not many people like to talk about discharge, but we do here on this channel because it's so important, right? It's a natural fluid that us women have, and it's an amazing fluid because it helps to keep our bodies clean, free of bacteria, and during pregnancy, it just does so much to protect our baby as well. So could you be pregnant right now? You've been feeling maybe slightly different this month. You've been noticing signs that aren't normally there, and especially your discharge. Have you got more white discharge than you normally would have at this time of the month? Do you track your discharge? So let's talk a bit about discharge. We also call it cervical mucus. When we ovulate, we get what's like an egg white consistency. And that discharge is quite thick and see-through, just like egg white is. I've got another video that explains about that. There's a link that comes over just now. Go back and watch that at the end of this video to see what egg white discharge is if you don't really know what it is yet. If you do, let's keep on going. Right, so what happens normally after we ovulate and we get the egg white discharge is that then towards our period, generally, our discharge starts to dry up quite a lot, but it's not always the case. And when I say generally, it's like an average. So when a menstrual cycle is calculated, it's always an average of 28 days with ovulation between 12 and 14 days. It's all average, but of course we know that we're not all average, we are all individuals, which means our discharge is individual as well. And it really depends what's going on inside of your body at that particular time to how much discharge you're producing. Okay, so if your body feels like it's having to produce more because there might be something that might be slightly bacterial inside of you, then your body is going to create more to keep you nice and clean. Okay, it's a perfectly wonderful, normal function that we have. So if you're having unprotected sex, you might notice that you have more discharge on the next day. It might be a bit gummy and sticky more than usual. This is normally because you have still got some sperm inside of you and your body is actually naturally cleaning that out for you. It doesn't immediately all come out after having intercourse. It gradually comes out over a period of time. So it could be the next day or two. So that could be a really big change that you're noticing as well. So what I'm saying here is that your discharge really doesn't give you a clear indication if you've conceived or not. Now that's the tricky thing. You may notice that it's getting drier, and then on another day you may feel like you have more. And it's just so up and down. And pregnancy discharge itself will start normally, a few weeks into pregnancy. So I'm not meaning now before a positive test, I'm meaning about 6 weeks, 7 weeks into pregnancy. At a certain point where your pregnancy hormones have really kicked in and increased more, then it is normal during pregnancy to experience more cervical fluid, cervical mucus, because it's a natural mechanism, again, for your body to keep itself clean. So I hope that has all helped you to understand a bit more behind it. That's what I really wanted from this video, is to help you understand what's behind cervical mucus, why sometimes it might be more, why sometimes it might be less, and then how it doesn't necessarily mean that you're pregnant or not. So I'm sorry if it doesn't answer your question really clearly today, because I know you really do want answers. So let's go on and have a talk about other early pregnancy symptoms. Now I have got another video about that. Well, I've got more videos about that. I had 7 pregnancies myself, and I always knew I was pregnant before any test could prove it. I'm very, very in tune with my body. So I talk about all these symptoms that I had. So maybe you will understand your body more when you listen to my other videos. So start with my 12 really early signs of pregnancy video. There's a link coming up now. So go and take a look at that and listen to that and see if you feel familiar with some of those symptoms as well. I explain them well to you in that video. Do leave a comment or come and ask me a question. There's links below. Here, if you drop down on the arrows, it opens out a big section which gives you links to find me on Facebook, how to ask me a question directly, and how to even organise a call with me if that's what you'd like as well, to get even more clarity on how you're feeling right now. I look forward to hearing from you, and take care. Bye for now.